Hey everyone, I'm David. I'm a moksha teacher and I've been teaching for 6 years. I decided to become a moksha teacher because I started doing it every day and it began changing my life in ways that I had no idea that it would, and I thought, wow, what better way to kind of show my thanks for all of this and to pay that forward and start offering it to other people as well. My favorite part about teaching yoga is definitely connecting with the students. There's something special about coming to a yoga studio and practicing versus doing it in your house, and it is that connection. It's that connection you get with everyone around you and with the teacher and the space and the energy, and that's for sure the most rewarding thing is talking to students afterwards and adjusting them during class and seeing them grow as well. Family, for sure. Family, community, and support. There's so much support. Yeah. Unlike any other practice I've ever done, for sure. What I love about yoga is how much it can be a perfect metaphor for your life. And when there's stuff going on in your life and how that manifests in your practice on the mat, and when things seem like everything's going smooth and how that comes out on your mat, it astounds me that really we're just breathing. You can be lying, like I said earlier, you can be lying in Shavasana, picturing you're doing the poses and not doing them. And there have been studies done where people still are gaining the benefits from those poses, even though they're just lying down, like muscular growth. And so it's just a practice of breath. Just stop and notice your breath. And if you let it, it will just change your life completely. It changed mine for sure, and it's just breathing. And that's the coolest part to me, is that, you know, we don't take that time to just stop and breathe. And when you bring that awareness into it, it changes everything. It's interesting what keeps me coming back to the mat. I mean, it's been 8 years at this point, as of August, September. I'm like August, it's September, right? I don't even know, but yeah, it's you know, and of course, I think hopefully, like everyone, I've had, you know, off periods with yoga, especially early on in your practice, and even now to some extent, sometimes it's just like you're not going to practice, and then you go like maybe 2-3 days, maybe a week without it, and everything starts to fall apart in your life, like not even yoga, and then you just pause for a minute, like what changed, what is going on, and then you're like, oh right, it's because I'm not practicing again, and then it's just this little reminder. And that has certainly been a factor that kept me coming back to the mat. Other than that, is just always remembering how much it's done for me, and that even in teaching, you know, that's how I want to give it back. But the best way for me to teach, to be the best teacher that I can be, is just to practice every day anyway. So that constant reminder as well is what keeps me coming back to the mat for sure. A fun fact about me is that I used to compete in trampolining provincially in the province of Ontario from the ages of 13 to 16, like flips and all that jazz. Yeah, fun stuff. If you haven't done trampolining, you should try it out. Come one day, come to class and do only Shavasana. That's my tip. And don't care about what other people think. And yeah, just lie there and soak it all up. And then come back the next day and you'll see, just notice how your postures are different. Yeah, that's my one tip. It's been the greatest honor to teach at the studio. Yeah, it's been really special, especially because I knew the owner of the studio before she was an owner, and when she started practicing yoga, and to see her growth has been amazing. Yeah. I feel like other studios will get mad at me if I say this is my favorite studio to teach at. They all know, they know that I love them, but when I come here, it feels like home for sure. And that has to do with it being close to my home, but you know, I teach here the most out of everywhere, and so the students know me the most here out of everywhere, and there's some really special connections I've made at the studio, so I'm gonna miss all of those folks. Yeah, it's been amazing. Thanks, guys. Yeah.